Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa. Welcome to Transfer Hub, your home of Aston Villa's transfer news, links, rumours, noise, murmurings, incomings, outgoings. And as we talk about Villa in the transfer window, we've got a wad of cash to spend on it. Imagine Monchi's walking around with his bags full of cash thinking, where can I spend this money now? So, welcome to the show. Villa fans, if you are new around here, where have you been? But if you aren't subscribed and you watch us regularly, just press that little subscribe button on our profile page. It's free. It helps me out massively. You get to see our videos, etc. You know that they're there. You know that they're coming. So, yeah, I'll be really grateful if you could do that for me. Smash the like button as well. So let's try and get around 700 on this one, and comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. We knew it was coming. We knew there was going to be rumours of Villa now going after targets, attackers now that Duran is pretty much gone. So what do we do? Where do we spend that money, etc.? Got a little bit quiet on the João Felix front. The Disassi, we'll probably hear something on that. Apparently the bid went in for him on loan yesterday. And then now, where do we go? What do we do? What do we look for? We've been in the race to sign Naipan. Potentially he's going to Arsenal. And now we're linked with Mathys Tel from Bayern Munich, which would be a really good acquisition for Aston Villa. 19 years of age, very quick feet, direct, can finish, can drift across the front line, pacey, tricky, got massive bags amounts of potential. So I would imagine that we would want to sign an attacker and probably a younger profile of attacker as well, just because I think it probably suits what we want. We have an experienced striker, and then we want a younger striker. We've been here before, guys, but that is just the way it is. And, I imagine that nobody at Villa expected John Duran to produce what he's produced, get the attention he's got. So Tel can probably play in a little bit more versatile positions, doesn't have to specifically play in and around the striker. He can play on the left, etc. Can play in the number 10. And I think when I look at Villa now and I look at our squad and I look at how it's quite balanced within age, experience and youthful nature as well. We've got players that are more experienced, Watkins, etc. And then we've got players that are very young, Garcia, Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey. And I think we've really now got this ability, and we've got a little bit of credibility within us in a transfer window, that if we want to try and go for someone like Naipan or Tel, these really highly sought after players that are being linked with Arsenal, Spurs, Man United, those types of teams, well, we've got a massive advantage in the fact that we are comfortable of giving game time and we play these players, whereas players that will be potentially going to, say, Arsenal, etc., who's getting in ahead of Saka? Who's getting in ahead of Odegaard? Those players aren't budging from their position. So Villa are in a position where we can play them, but we also, from a player's point of view, can offer pure game time, which is what they want. We can offer the minutes to play, but there's also the opportunity that they can see that their value will significantly increase by playing for Aston Villa as well. And in that whole landscape, it completely changes. And I think we all want our players to stay, flourish, and play for, say, 6, 7, 8 years. But the bigger picture within football and transfers at the minute, a lot of players move around now. They move around club to club, player trading. So this is part of PSR as well that's what happens. But the makeup of players that generally stay at a club for, you think of the Totties, Gerrard at Liverpool, that they're few and far between. So players do move on, and players will look at Villa now and think that it's a great club for whatever part of your career you're in. We are a club on the rise. We're a club with massive ambitions, and we can offer a lot to anyone, really. So I think that's absolutely huge. And I think there are a lot of clubs that are in for Tel, but I think we are firmly within our right to be competing for these types of players. So it's going to be interesting how this window now plays out at the back end. So I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of these episodes over the course of the next couple of days. So we've got Fabrizio Romano with the news, but it's been broke by Fabrice Hawkins, who for me probably is the journo of the window. Fabrice Hawkins is really getting a lot of things right. He's the one that's breaking. And then you're seeing little things at the bottom saying from Fabrizio, oh, this is coming from X source, etc. So Fabrice Hawkins is the guy this window, in my opinion. Right, so we've got one more club has called today for Mathys Tel. Aston Villa have also asked for deal conditions. John Duran leaves to join Al Nassr, and Villa are in the market for new striker. With contact made for Tel, as Fabrice Hawkins reports. There are 7 clubs involved. We go to Fabrice. This is the main man, guys. This is the man of the window. Man of the window. Right. So here we've got the exclusive. Fabrice with the exclusive. Aston Villa interested maybe. Right, well, no, we can't do that. We need to translate it. I can't translate that. Right, let's translate it into English then. Aston Villa are interested in Mathys Tel after John Duran departure. I don't know what my face looks like when I realised that was in French. Is it in French? I think that's in French, to be fair. I'm going to have to go back and check what my face was like for that, because I'm not going to lie, guys, I felt like the room was closing in on me. Several Premier League clubs would like to sign the striker. Tottenham are pushing, Manchester United and Arsenal are there. In the event of a definitive transfer, Bayern Munich is hoping for between 50 and 60 million euros for Mathys Tel. Right. Let's compose ourselves after that part. Right. What we got here then is we've got Mathys Tel, 19 years of age. He's a forward, a striker, can play on the left as well. Market value, 31 million euros. We have got Champions League. He played against Villa, so he's been at Villa Park, so he knows what we're like on the big occasion. So he's got 7.07 in the Champions League. In the Bundesliga, so you can see he's predominantly on that left-hand side, 6.71 so far this season. He has played 8 games, started 2. We've got no goals and we've got 1 assist. Passing accuracy per game is 87%. We've got 1.3 ball recoveries and we've got 50% successful dribbles. Duels in the air, 100%. Total, 47 and ground, 45. So it feels like it's one that is for the future to develop, to grow. So it's exciting. We want to be signing the best players across Europe. So main positions, left winger, right winger, and a centre forward. He has been from Stade Rennes to Bayern Munich. What was the fee there? So it was 20 million euros from Stade Rennes in 2022-23. He's been part of the under 17s, 18s, 19s, 21s at France as well, yet to make his first senior appearance. And he's played 8 games with 3 assists. And we have got him winning a couple of trophies there as well. And then we've got here is FB ref stats. And the big one here that you can see, progressive passes received 10.63, aerials 1.08, which is really good. Big on those aerials. Successful take-ons 2.57, touches in attacking penalty area 5.73, total shots 3.57 per 90, shot creating actions 3.16. So Villa fans, 1 that we can try and look forward to. Exciting player, really, really exciting. So that is the first rumor that we've had since the emergence that John Duran is going to Saudi. So we'll have to see where we are. Villa fans, let me know your thoughts. What are you hoping for in the window now as this window plays out? What positions do you think we need to strengthen in? Still need the defender. We still need the defender. So yeah, hopefully you all have watched my episode that I've done this morning. I'll tag it on the end if you haven't already. I'm chatting about Duran, Watkins, and last night. Still buzzing. Yes, didn't know that there's a Champions League draw tomorrow. So that's interesting. Keep an eye on that. And then we'll find out who we are playing after. So if we path the way to the final, let's go for it. That's what we should be talking about now. We are a top 8 team, so we have more than enough to try and do it. The interesting one is that Celtic could play Bayern Munich or Real Madrid or Man City. Man City could play Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. That is tasty. That is so tasty. Absolutely all over that. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do some watch-alongs as well for those playoff ones. So the ones that we can play, we'll do some watch-alongs. We'll watch them together, and we'll just really just have our feet up, really. May as well just have your feet up and enjoy the playoffs that we're not in it. So, yeah, Villa fans, cheers for your support. Up the Villa.